Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I want to show you guys some of my latest Chanel bags today and also talk to you about bags that I've kind of sold to my friends recently. And yeah, well, actually today's my day off, so I was kind of playing around with these fake eyelashes because I got eyelash extensions before lockdown for the first time and I felt like super glamorous in them, but the problem with getting eyelash extensions is that you have to keep getting them done and I don't even think they're that good for your eyelashes. I got these, this is not sponsored guys, but I got these Silly George eyelashes which you're supposed to just like line your eyelash with this liner and they stick to the liner. And I think this looks really dumb at the moment, so I think I'm gonna cut it in half and like reapply it because I feel like this looks too fake. And also I stuck it on a bit crooked, so I'm gonna retry that. But anyway, I did that and then I actually was gonna meet up with a lady to pick up a Chanel bag. So I'm gonna show you guys that Chanel bag today. Sorry guys, this is like too close to my face, but my natural eyelashes became kind of wrecked from those stupid eyelash extensions. So I was actually for a while been using this Rapid Lash, but I don't think it does anything. So I just ordered some of this Neva. I don't know if that's gonna do anything either. I think these serums are just a scam, but I don't know guys. If there's a serum that you know of, let me know. I need eyelash help right now. So anyway, I'm just gonna try and reapply those fake eyelashes. Hopefully one of these serums will just like work and I won't have to wear, well, I don't really have to wear fake eyelashes anyway, but I just want that naturally vroom look. I think I'm gonna cut them like here and there. So it's not as like obviously stuck, like that kind of blends more into my eyelash. Is that even the right way around? Oh no guys. This is so hard. I'm thinking that may look better. What should I do with these bits though? Should I just like stick them on the bottom? Like, guys, this is literally the most unflattering lighting, but I tried to put the lashes back on and I think it looks slightly better, like not as badly put on before. It's a bit amateur. So I just cut them so they fit, they kind of start more outer. They're not kind of starting from the, I don't know. I tried to get a little bit more accurate with the eye shape. I wouldn't say it's the easiest lashes to apply. On the ad, they looked super easy to apply. This is the Silly George brand. I don't know, maybe you guys have got ads for it on Facebook as well. I think it is probably easier than your typical eyelash glue because it's like an eyelash glue liner. I was thinking of trying magnetic eyelashes as well, but I feel like they might be a similar thing, but I don't know guys. I'm just hoping like one of these serums will help my eyes, but anyway guys, let me show you my new Chanel bag. Actually, I recently sold one of my Chanel bags only this week. It was my Chanel pink PST tote bag and I sold that bag because, well, I didn't accidentally, but I bought another bag on a Facebook group with and I just thought, well, you know, if I buy a bag I have to let one go. And that pink tote, I did actually wear it quite a few times, but I always had this feeling like I wish I didn't bag spar it because it did look like way better than before the bag spar, but it did affect the it used to have a little bit more of a shiny finish, and once I bag sparred it, it became a little bit more matte. Nothing wrong with that, guys. I was actually planning to keep it, but because I bought another Chanel bag, I decided, you know, you gotta let one go. So I ended up selling it, and I ended up actually meeting up with a lady. This particular lady, she did seem quite genuine, and she wanted to meet up in a public place, and so we ended up meeting up, and she did give me the money for the bag, so it was fine. And I find sometimes meeting up to be even better because they can see the bag and it, you know, you don't have to worry about postage, and sometimes you make a friend as well. Like this lady was super nice. Anyway, I ended up selling that petite shopper tote bag, and today I met up with a lady to buy, you know, the tables were turned. I was actually buying a bag from this lady, and yes guys, so let me show you what the bag is. So I did find it in a Facebook group. She posted it up for a few minutes, about 10 minutes, and I snagged it because I thought the price was pretty reasonable. Well guys, so this is a vintage Chanel bag, and yes, you're probably thinking, Jess, you just bought a brown Chanel bag. If you watched my channel before, guys, I did just reveal another kind of burgundy Chanel bag. Now this one is actually a 5 series, and that means it's from 1997 to 1999, so it's about a 23-year-old bag. And the thing I love about this one is it's got the 24 karat gold hardware. I have another vintage bag, which I'll talk about later, with this same hardware, and I just really like the rich gold hardware basically. And I thought, you know, in terms of classic flaps, I would love to have a vintage one. And to be honest guys, the price of this, I thought, you know, this is probably a good deal. I ended up picking it up for 3,000 Australian dollars from this lady. And it didn't come with a dust, well, it came with this dust bag, but this is not, I don't think, this is like a shoe dust bag, but it did come with the serial card, and the condition looks pretty good for a vintage. So it's a chocolate brown color. And you know, with the Mattia Dark collection, the 21A collection, they are releasing a very similar chocolate brown color this season with champagne gold hardware. And yeah, so they are releasing chocolate brown colors this season as well, and I think it looks really nice with that gold hardware. So anyway guys, this is the medium size, and this leather is extremely soft, like it's probably the softest lambskin I've felt, and considering that, I think it's aged quite well. The puffs, the quilts do feel a little bit de-puffed, I will say. Yeah, it's just extremely soft, but I love it guys. I think it has a real character to it. And yeah, as you can see, the inside it's very floppy, probably because it's old. And yeah, well, it's not too old, it's 23 years old. And yeah, the serial is starting with 5. On the inside it says Chanel, and then on some of the vintage ones it will say made in France over here. It definitely has a different vibe to it compared to the modern day flaps. So if I compare it to, well, this one is actually not super new. This one I think is from around 2013 or 14 or so. Anyway guys, this is a similar size, but you can see they look, I don't know, very different. And also I think that the locks in the vintage ones have like a spring in them, because when you turn them they feel slightly different. But yeah, I thought that was like quite a nice one to add to my collection. And a lot of you guys have been asking me what happened to my caramel classic flap. I actually sold that. I actually sold it to a consignment store. When I was purchasing my Cali bag. I purchased that Cali bag and I ended up kind of giving them my caramel classic flap, because I know caramel is trending at the moment, so I thought I could get a great resale value on that one. And I wasn't a huge fan of the shade of caramel on it. It had a slight orange undertone, pretty similar to this actually current 21A collection. It was like a slightly orange caviar. And also, I didn't love the silver hardware on it. I don't mind silver hardware, but I think with the caramel, I would have preferred it with the gold. I don't know, there were just small things about it, but to be honest, I sold it because I bought a Cali and I knew I could get a great return on that bag, so I thought it was a great opportunity to sell it. And I wanted to get into buying a few vintage pieces as well, so I thought, you know, maybe I can find a vintage classic flap later, which I have. So, and I also recently sold my Coco handle, which I picked up a few years ago for an absolute deal, again, on a Facebook group, and I met up with the lady and everything, and I ended up selling it and making about $1,000 profit on that, which was good. And why did I sell that, guys? Well, I feel like the older Coco handles, like from the first generation, I found that the corners of mine were really wearing kind of fast, and I didn't love the clips on the strap. They weren't super easy to remove, but I find on the newer ones they've kind of improved the clips on the strap. And also I like how on the really new ones they have leather interior now, even on like the not exotic ones, which they don't do exotic anymore. But anyway, I like the newer Coco handles better. I think they've improved the quality on them, whereas the one I had was from the very early generations of Coco handles, and I didn't love some of the details on it. So just the corner wear, and I also found that the ruthenium hardware from the strap was leaving marks on the bag, so I feel like the hardware quality was slightly off as well. But yeah, again, I sold it because I knew I could make a profit on it, and I wanted to really buy my Kelly bag, and I know that Coco handle is super popular at the moment, so it would be easy to sell. So that's kind of what I did to get a Kelly. And I actually really love the Coco handle, so I might buy one again in the future, but if I am, I would buy a new Coco handle. Yeah, because I think that they keep improving the quality of the Coco handles every season, and yeah, that's just what I think. So there's some of the Chanel bags I sold recently. Yeah, I think that's about it. I didn't most of my other bags I've definitely kept, and so I thought I'd show you guys some other bags that I've been buying recently. I bought this Pondicherry bag. Well, I actually traded it with my friend, and it's very similar color to this actually. This one has a slight more burgundy undertone to it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm kind of doubling up here on colors, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually more of a burgundy, whereas I find this other one is a little bit more of a brown. Probably can't tell, but they're pretty similar actually. But anyway, I feel like this one has a slightly different vibe, but I bought this, I traded this with my friend. I gave her some Louis Vuitton pieces, my little Murakami Speedy, for this bag, and yeah, this is another new one in my collection, and yeah, if you're looking for it, it's called the Pondicherry bag. Thanks Nicole for letting me know. And another bag I bought recently from eBay is this vintage camera bag with, again, the 24K hardware, and I would say this lambskin feels way different to this lambskin. This lambskin feels super buttery soft, whereas this one feels a little bit more robust. This one, however, is from the early 90s, and this one is from the late 90s, so maybe they've just used different leathers. And, you know, guys, you can see with every season, lambskin can feel very different from season to season. So that's that one. Also, guys, a lot of you have been asking about this little rattan vanity, and this is definitely just like a collector's piece for me. I'll probably wear it, you know, maybe to a very special occasion, like if I go to, you know, a high tea or something, I might wear it, but this to me was more of a collector's piece. It was an absolute dream bag for me to purchase, and if you open it up, it's got a little clasp fastening. It's definitely more of an ornament on my shelf for me. I don't think it's not very practical. It doesn't fit much at all. It hardly even fits my phone. And this kind of rattan surface is quite delicate. You know, if I kind of squish this, it could break, and you can't really fix that. So I would say rattan in general is pretty delicate. But I just think this is such a piece of art to me. And I remember seeing this bag on the By the Sea collection and on the runway, and it was just the standout bag for me. I remember seeing it and thinking that is the most beautiful Chanel bag I've ever seen, and to be able to buy it now is an absolute dream for me. So yeah, it's more of an aspirational piece, not that practical, but I think it is definitely one for the collection, that's for sure. And you know, Chanel basket bags and like rattan bags, even the vintage ones really hold their value, and I would love to get like a vintage basket maybe, but to me this is just the best one that they've ever released. I would say the filigree vanity case isn't as popular as it used to be, and it's definitely a little bit more, they don't release it every season. There are you know, more popular vanity cases, especially those little box style ones that Chanel have been releasing recently. But I do like how this one is like a clasp opening. I think that's quite special. And yeah, it's so cute, right? So that's that one. And I've also recently acquired a little baby filigree vanity. This one is also from, oh, this one's from 19S. And it's more of an SLG version. It doesn't fit the phone, but it does fit kind of a similar capacity to those little circle bags. And yeah, it's just like the little sister of this one. It's more of a bubblegum colour. Love the caviar on it. Means it's a little bit more durable. And it's got the champagne hardware. Really cute. So I was happy to get one of these little novelty pieces. And I think it really pops on an outfit, especially like a summer outfit. That's that one. I also recently acquired a small classic flap in lambskin. This is from the 19S collection. It looks a little bit more of an orange color. On the tag it does say red, but it's definitely more of an orange toned red. This, in comparison, this is from the 18B collection. This is a dark pink color. A lot of people would say this is more of a red though. So I have like a raspberry red in my collection and this orangey red. Really love this one because it's got the brushed gold hardware and I think it works really well with the red. Has a real like 50s vintage look to it. And I love getting classic flaps in lipstick shades. So I tend to, this is probably my favorite color, but I tend to wear my pink one a lot as well because I love wearing pink lipstick. And yeah, I think these kind of tones of red and pink in like dark lipstick shades are really pretty. So this one as well, like the new brown one, I think will be quite versatile too. Oh, it's interesting to compare the hardwares. This one's got the 24 karat gold hardware and this one's got brushed gold. So you can see the difference. The yellow one, it's actually got champagne, which is, champagne gold is a little bit in between silver and gold to me. So you can see the difference with those as well. There, and with the brushed gold, it's kind of more of a yellow gold as well. So these are the smalls, and then this is the medium. Yeah, and I don't actually have a black classic flap. I've only got the well, I've got the mini, so that's the mini rectangle there. Yeah, guys, but that's all the recent bags I've been buying that I haven't really gone into details about because I've been really going crazy. And I did let go of a lot of bags recently too. I even sold actually a fellow subby bought my Infrarouge bag, so I think she's going to get that soon. And I'm on a bit of a Chanel kick at the moment, but can you blame me? I feel like I've been finding some gems. And yeah, I don't know if my collection's over yet, but we'll see. Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!